Hello everyone, this is Harkirat Virkar and I welcome back you all here. So now we'll continue exercise 6.1. We have already learnt all the concepts which we have to use in this exercise. So let's start with the first question. In first question, it's given in figure. So figure is already given to us. Lines AB and CD intersect at point O. See these two lines AB and CD, they are intersecting at point O. So if angle AOC plus angle BOE. So which are these two angles? Angle AOC, this one, plus angle BOE. Their sum is given to us. Sum of these two angles is equal to 70 degree and angle BOD is equals to 40 degree. So this is BOD. This 40 degree is given to us. So we have to find angle BOE and reflex angle COE. These two angles we have to find. So let's start. So while doing the questions of geometry, like theorem I have explained you, write each and everything properly. First of all, write what is given to us. So given, you can write these values. You can write angle AOC plus angle BOE, it is equal to 70 degree, and angle BOD, it is equal to 40 degree. If you want, you can also mention that AB and CD are two lines which intersect at point O. So because this is also given to us. Now next thing is to find, because we have to find the values of the angles, these two angles. So that's why we will write here to find. Whenever we have to do any proof, so here we'll write to prove. Now we have to find the values. So that's why we'll write to find. So to find the angle BOE and reflex COE. So these two angles we have to find. I'll mark here. BOE you have to find. BOE. This angle we have to find plus reflex COE. Reflex COE. So reflex angle I have already explained you, the angle which lies between 180 and 360 degree, and it is represented in this way. So from here we have to start, and this angle. So reflex angle is represented in this way. Since we have to find the reflex of COE, so this is the reflex of angle COE. So these two angles we have to find. Now let's start. So solution. First of all, we have to focus on what is given to us, and accordingly we have to proceed. So on line AB, we can write any ray we can assume, because on line AB, OC is also one ray and OE is also one ray. So any one we can write. OC is a ray. So here we are going to use axiom 6.1. If on a line any ray stands, the sum of the two angles is equal to 180 degree. So this is also known as linear pair axiom. So you can also remember the sum of the adjacent angles, it is known as linear pair axiom. So which is given as axiom 6.1 to us. So as of now, because three angles are there, so as of now what I will do, because I have assumed ray OC, so I will write therefore angle AOC plus, so two angles I will write because I have to write the adjacent angles. So AOC, this one, and the other one I will write COB. Because in linear pair axiom, I have to write two angles which are adjacent to each other. Adjacent means when they are sharing common vertex and common arm. So this angle, I have just, this angle and this angle I have written. These two. This I have not written. So it is equal to 180 degree. On line AB, OC is the ray due to which these two, they are forming a pair of adjacent angles. Their sum is equal to 180 degree according to linear pair axiom, which is axiom 6.1, and I have already explained you in the introductory video. So this reason you can mention always. Now the next step is important, and you have to see AOC I will write as it is. Now COB, if you see angle COB, here I will draw it again. So this is angle COB. In COB you can see one more ray is there, OE, and this is one angle and this is one angle. So I'll just break down COB now. You can see I can write COB angles. Here I'll write COB, it is equal to angle COE plus angle EOB. See, if I add these two angles, this one and this one, see, one example I'll take. If this is 20 degree and this is 30 degree, total is 50 degree. So if I add these two, I'll get the total value. Same way, now I don't have any value, I am simply assuming this names I am writing. So if I add these two angles, I will get the complete angle COB. So what I will do now, instead of COB, I will write in place of COB as angle COE plus angle EOB. And this reason you can mention, because COB is equals to COE plus EOB. So this way you can mention the reason also, is equals to 180 degree. So why I have done in this way, why not like this? The reason is their sum is given to us, sum of AOC and sum of EOB. So I have to utilize this thing which is given to me. Now I can write angle AOC plus angle EOB. So directly their value is given to me 70 degree. So I can write 70 degree plus angle COE. COE is not given to us, so COE we will write is equals to 180 degree. Here you can mention the reason also, because it's given to us AOC plus angle BOE, it is equals to 70 degree. It's given. So that's why. So from here we can find the value of angle COE. COE is equals to 180. This 70, it's getting added with COE. On changing the side, it will get subtracted from 180 degree. So COE, it is equals to 180 minus 70, it's equals to 110. So now we have found the value of COE. See, we have found the value of this angle COE. But we have to find the value of reflex COE. So we'll use this value and find the value of reflex COE. How? Because while explaining the types of angle, I have explained you one type as complete angle. So complete angle is angle COE plus reflex of angle COE. It is equals to 360 degree. If you see from here, if I am starting, see, this is this is COE and this one is remaining reflex COE. If you add both of these, see, if you add both of these two angles, it will become a circle, and I have already explained you, whenever you get this circle form, it represents a complete circle. So, and from here also you can always remember one thing, whenever you are adding that angle and reflex of that angle, it will always be a complete angle. Because it will give you a circle. So circle, it's a complete angle, full rotation angle, and the sum of it is equal to 360 degree. So this value we have just now calculated. COE, it's equal to 110 plus reflex of angle COE, which we have to find, is equals to 360 degrees. So this 110 will shift to other side. This is getting added this side. On changing the side, it will get subtracted. So in next step you have to do, I am doing here itself. So reflex of angle COE, it is equals to 360 minus 110. So we will do the subtraction now. So it is equal to 250 degree. So since we are representing the angle, so every time you have to write this sign of degree also. So one thing we have found now, reflex of COE. Now the other angle we have to find, angle BOE. BOE is this one. See, I have marked with green pen. BOE we have to find. Now you have value of this angle, but no need to use. See, we have the value of this angle and we have the value of this angle. So it is equals to 40 degrees. So what will, again we will use linear pair axiom like the way we have used here. So instead of using line AB, now we will use line CD. So on CD, which is a line, so which ray we have to take? Any ray you can take. So two rays are there, OA and OB. I told you only one ray you have to take. So let's take OB. So OB is a ray. Therefore, angle BOD plus angle BOC is equals to 180 degree. Same linear pair axiom. See, this is the ray we have taken. So that's why angle, this one is point D. So angle BOD, this one, because these two angles, and angle BOC, these two are adjacent angles since they are sharing common vertex and common arm. So these two are adjacent angles. Sum of these two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree according to linear pair axiom. So let's write the values now. BOD it is equal to 40 degree. So we can write the value of BOD directly. Now BOC, this one. See, BOC, like the similar way we have written this at the starting of the question, same way we'll do, because BOC, it's this angle plus this angle, this one and this one. So we'll write in this way. So in place of BOC we'll write angle BOE plus angle EOC is equals to 180 degree. See here, everything I'll erase. See, this is BOC, and if you add this angle plus this angle, you will get complete BOC. So that's why I have just splitted this BOC into these two angles, BOE plus EOC. So 40 plus BOE. BOE we have to find the value plus EOC. Or EOC and COE both are same. So you can write either way. COE we have already found the value, which is 110 is equals to 180. So 40 plus 110, it is equal to 150 degree is equals to 180. So this 150 is getting added this side. So on shifting the side, it will get subtracted from 180 degree. So in next step you have to do this. So therefore angle BOCE, it is equals to 180 minus 150 is equal to 30 degree. So with this question is done. We have found the value of angle BOE as 30 degree and reflex COE is equal to 250 degree. Now let's do the next question. In question number 2, it's given two lines XY and MN, they intersect at point O. So this is MN and this is XY. They are intersecting at this point O. And if angle POY, this angle, it is equal to 90 degree and A is to B. So the ratio of these two angles, A is to B, is given to us 2:3. So find the value of C. So same way we have to start. First of all, we'll write the given things. Given values, you can mention XY and MN intersect at point O, and then POY, it is equals to 90 degree, and the ratio we can write A is to B is equals to 2:3. Then to find, we have to find the value of C. So C, if you see, it's the value of angle XON. So angle XON basically we have to find. Then solution. See, line is given to us, it's a hint that we have to use linear pair axiom, because line and ray, everything is given to us. But before that we have to do one thing. Since the ratio of the two angles is given to us, so A is to B is equals to 2 is to 3. So whenever ratio is given to us, assume angles. Assume means we have to assume like, let A is equals to 2x, because ratio of A is 2 and B is equals to 3x. So directly we should not assume like as A is equals to 2 and B is equals to 3, because ratio means some number, like example I will give you 6 by 9. So 3, if I do the cancellation, 3 into 2 is 6 and 3 into 3 is 9. So this is 2 by 3. The simplest reduced form is given to us, ratio. So and we can say this 3 is a common multiple of these two numbers. So this 3 as x we have assumed here. So that's why ratio always you have to assume with some common multiple. So here we have assumed as x, 2x and 3x. Now the ratio we have already assumed. Now we have the value of this angle also, we have the value of this angle and this angle also. So again linear pair axiom will use. So on line xy, ray will say OP is ray, OP is a ray, or OP stands, OP is a ray which stands on line xy. So therefore angle XOP plus angle POY is equals to 180 degree. Why? Due to linear pair axiom. See, this is a line and this is a ray OP. So we can see these two angles POY and POX. These are two adjacent angles since they are sharing common arm and common vertex. So that's what I have written, and the sum of these two adjacent angles is equals to 180 degree as per linear pair axiom. Now XOP, this one XOP, you can see XOP, further we have two angles. So same way like we have done in the previous question also, XOP we can write as angle XOM plus angle this one MOP. POY as it is we can write is equals to 180 degree. See, this angle I have just written in broken form. I have written X or XOP, it is equal to XOM plus MOP. Same thing which we have already used in question number 1 also. See, in all the questions this thing we have to use, because if you see all the questions like this, three angles are given to us. So while writing at the starting only two angles you should write, because as per the linear pair axiom, two adjacent angles, their sum is equal to 180 degree if a ray stands on the line. So that's why the starting I have mentioned two angles and then I have written its more simplified form. So here you can mention the reason, because XOP is equals to XOM plus MOP. Now we can write the values of all the angles. XOM is equals to 3x, you can see XOM 3x, which is equal to B, and B we have already assumed as 3x. MOP is equals to A, and we have already assumed it as 2x, plus POY, it is equal to 90 degree, it is already given to us. So 3 plus 2, it is 5, because we can add like terms. So 3x plus 2x is equals to 5x plus 90 degree is equals to 180 degree. So this 90 and 180 both are like terms. So this 90 will shift to other side, plus 90, on shifting the side it will be changed to minus 90. So 180 minus 90 is equal to 90. Now this 5, because we need to find the value of x, 5 is getting multiplied with x, so on changing the side it will get divided with 90, because on changing the side multiplication is changed into division. So x, it's equal to, we can do cancellation, so x is equals to 18. Now we have got the value of x, so we can easily find the value of a and b. So a, it is equals to 2x. See, we have already assumed a equals to 2x, which means 2 is getting multiplied with x. So we can write 2 into x, which means we have to substitute the value of x, and it is equal to 18. So 36. The value of a is 36. So this angle is equal to 36 degree. Now b. b is equal to 3x, 3 into 18. Because the value of x is 18, 3 into 18 is 54. So value of b we can write here, it is equal to 54 degree. This one. So now we have to find the value of c. This is the main question. We have to find the value of c. So that's why we calculated the value of a and b. Basically we needed only b. So b we have already calculated now. So we can write on line. So mn line we have to take now. Mn. So this is line mn. So I'll erase everything else because we have to take line mn now. So if you take this line, you can see this is mn is a straight line, and this is ox is the ray. Ox stands on mn. Okay, due to which you can write therefore angle XON plus angle XOM is equals to 180 degree. Linear pair axiom. See, these two angles are adjacent angles because they are sharing common vertex and common arm. So as per linear pair axiom, we have already learned if a ray stands on a line, the sum of the adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree. So XON, it's given in the form of C, so we'll write C here, and XOM. So it was given us in the form of B, but now we have already calculated the value. So directly we can write 54 degree. So C is equal to this 54, it's getting added this side. On changing the side, it will get subtracted from 180 degree. So we'll get the value of angle C or C equals to 126 degrees. See, in this question also linear pair axiom we have used. Now let's do the next question. In question number 3rd, this figure is given to us, and it's given if angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. PQR, this angle is equal to angle PRQ. So then we have to prove angle PQS. This angle, it is equal to angle PRT. So this thing we have to prove. So let's start. Same way, first of all we have to write given. So what is given to us? This thing is given to us, angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. So we can write. Now to prove, because we have to prove this thing, so to prove angle PQS, it is equal to angle PRT. Then prove. So you can see these arrow marks are given, which means ST is a line. So we can write on ST, since it is a line, like this we can mention. See, one by one we will do. First of all, we can do only this much. Just forget about this part. Assume we have only this part. So here one point R is there. So this on line ST you can see one ray OP. QP stands on ST. So this is what it's given. This is a line and this ray stands on this line. So if any ray stands on a line, then the sum of the adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree as per linear pair axiom. See this angle, I'll write therefore angle SQT plus angle PQT. See, because they are sharing common vertex and common arm, it is equal to 180 degree. So linear pair axiom, because they are forming a pair of adjacent angles, and if any ray stands on a line, then the sum of the adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree as per linear pair axiom. So that's what I have written. So here, so I will write it as SQT, sorry, SQP it is, not T. So angle, this I have taken SQP. So SQP plus PQT. So PQR I will write. PQR is equals to 180 degree. This, let's mark it as 0.1. So why I have written PQR? See, R is a point which lies on this line. So if we write angle PQR also, this will remain same, because R lies on line ST. So it doesn't make any difference whether you are taking PQT or PQR. This angle will remain same. So we need PQR in the question. See, since it is given PQR, so that's why I have written PQT as PQR. So that's why it's not making any difference. So same way, now this thing we have done. So other part of the triangle we'll take now. So this I'll erase. Same thing I have to do. This is a line, ST is a line. So we'll mention here PR. PR is a ray which stands on line ST. Therefore, sum of the adjacent angles. Now, which are the adjacent angles? Angle PRT plus angle PRS. So this PRS, we can also write it as PRQ. Since point Q lies on this line, and if we extend point Q, it meets at point S. So we can write PRQ. Because the angle, this angle will remain same, it won't make any difference. Since we need PRQ in the question, that's why we are writing PRQ instead of PRS. Same way, here like the change we have made is equals to 180 degree. Let's mark it 0.2, and it is also equal to linear pair axiom. Now both of these points, they are equal to 180 degree. So in first question also I have explained you, if anything is equal to common term, they are equal to each other also. So from 1 and 2 we can write, from 1 and 2 angle SQP plus angle PQR, it is equal to angle PRT plus angle PRQ. See, because this is also equal to 180 and this is also equal to 180, so we have just written both the things equal to each other, because the value of both of these is equal to 180. Now just see the given thing, angle PQR, this one, it is equal to angle PRQ, this one. So in the first question also I have explained you, if anything is equal and they are written on different sides of the equation, directly you can cancel it, and I have already explained you why these terms will get cancelled, because if you change the side also, its sign will get changed, and due to which you will get their subtraction equal to 0. So that's why directly also same terms on both the sides of the equation, plus signs should also be same, so you can cancel. So after cancellation of these two, you will get angle SQP, it is equal to PRT, angle PRT. Only the remaining terms we are writing. So if you see here, you can also write, because SQP, it is also PQS you can write, it means same. So we have got, say PQS, it's equal to PRT. So this was the requirement. So you can write hence proved. Now let's do the next question. In question number 4th, this figure is given to us and it's given x plus y, it is equal to y plus z. Then we have to prove that AOB, this is a line. So let's start. So you have to start same way. First of all, write the given thing, then to prove. Given is this, x plus y is equals to y plus w plus z, and to prove AOB is a line. So I'll start directly from proof. See, in proof we cannot use linear pair because line we have to prove. This is a line, this thing only we have to prove. So this thing we'll use. Now if you see this, see from here if we start till here, we'll get a circle. See what this circle is suggesting us, that sum of all the angles, it is equal to 360 degrees. So I have explained you already that this is full rotation angle, and the sum of full rotation or complete angle, it is equal to 360 degree. So this thing we are going to use here. So you can write x plus y plus w plus z, it is equal to 360 degree. Full rotation angle or complete angle you can mention, and this way circle also we can show here. So it is complete angle if we add all the angles. So sum of all the angles is equal to 360 degree. Now this thing is given to us that x plus y, it is equal to w plus z. So what we'll do here, we'll just write x plus y plus x plus y is equal to 360 degree. So why this thing? Because w plus z, it is equal to x plus y. It is already given to us. So that's why instead of w plus z, we are writing x plus y. See, only I have just done the replacement of the terms. It's not a big thing. So now like terms we can add. X and x, these are like terms. So this is 1x, this is 1x. So 1 plus 1, it is 2. So I can write 2x, 1 plus 1. So y and y both are like terms. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2y is equals to 360 degree. So 2 is present in both the terms. So I'll take 2 common. 2 into x plus y is equals to 360 degree. See this 2, if you again multiply, so you will get 2x plus 2y, because whenever anything is written outside the bracket, with all the terms inside the bracket, this thing will get multiplied. So same thing, that's why we have just taken out, it's not making any difference. Now this 2 is getting multiplied with x and y. So because we need the value of this, so 2 will shift to other side. Since it is getting multiplied this side, on changing its side it will get divided, because multiplication is changed into division on changing the side. So x plus y, it is equal to, we'll do the cancellation and we'll get 180 degree. Since we are dealing with angle, so sign of degree always you have to write. Now we got the value of x plus y is equals to 180 degree. If x plus y is equals to 180 degree, then w plus z is also equals to 180 degree, because w plus z it is equal to x plus y. Now here we'll make a use of axiom 6.2. So if you remember that axiom, there we have done, if the sum of the adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree, then this is a line, then AOB is a line. So you can mention, therefore AOB, it's a line. And full axiom, that statement you have to mention that if the sum of the adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree, then this is a line. So this thing only you have to mention. So I have already explained the axiom in the previous video, in which I have given introduction of all the concepts. If you have not seen that video, I have already shared the link in the description. You can check out that video also. Now let's do the next question. In question number 5th, this figure is given to us and it's given POQ. This one is a line, ray OR, this is ray OR, it's lying on this line. So OS, this one, it's another ray between these two rays, PO and OR. So we have to prove this thing, that angle ROS, this one ROS, this one, so I'll mark like this one is equal to half of angle QOS. QOS, this full one, minus angle POS. So this thing basically we have to prove. Same way we'll proceed. First of all, write the given thing and then to prove. Given, you can write all the things which are given to us, you can write all those things, then this is our to prove. Then proof will start. So just focus on what we need. We need angle ROS, somehow we need this. So whatever we do, we will find its value. So there is no hard and trial rule. So every time whenever you are doing any question in which you have to prove something, just try to reach at the target. So this is your target. Any way you can reach. Maybe I am doing some other way, you can do in some other way. So everything is based how you are doing it. So let's start now. So I'll start from here because I need the value of ROS. So first of all, till now we have learnt about linear pair. So from linear pair only we'll start. Because it's given to us, PO is one line. So we'll write OR ray so OR stands on PQ, which is a line, and OR is a ray. So linear pair axiom we will use here. Therefore, so two adjacent angles we have to write if OR is the ray. So these two angles are angle POR. So this one angle POR, since OR is the ray, common ray or common arm of these two adjacent angles, plus angle ROQ. It's equals to 180 degree because they are forming linear pair axiom. Now ROQ, its value is already given to us. See, ROQ, it's 90 degree. The symbol is suggesting us that the value of this angle is 90 degree. So we can write angle POR plus 90 degree is equals to 180 degree. Now angle POR, this 90 will shift to other side. Here it's getting added. So on changing the side, it will get subtracted. So 180 minus 90, it's equal to 90. Angle POR is equals to 90. But what we need, which angle? Do we need angle POR? No. We need angle ROS. And if you see this angle, angle POR, so this concept again we have already done in question number first also, and in other questions also we have done this thing. So now we can write angle POR, it is equal to POR, it's equal to angle POS plus angle SOR or ROS will write, because we need ROS. So in this way only we will write POR, it's equal to POS plus SOR. See, if we add these two angles, we'll get this complete angle POR. So that's why, because the value of this angle is equal to this. So in place of POR now we will write angle POS plus angle ROS. It is equal to 90 degree. Since we need the value of ROS, so we'll keep ROS on this side and POS will shift to other side. So 90, this is getting added this side, so on changing the side it will get subtracted, because addition is changed into subtraction on changing the side. So we got the value of ROS. So let's mark it as 0.1, because we need something like this, and here we have got this. So we'll mark this as 0.1 now. Now, so this we won't see now, because this thing we are going to use, this is point O. So I am just taking angle SOQ. See this one, angle SOQ, this one I am taking now. Why I am taking this angle? Because in this angle also we see angle ROS is there. ROS plus angle ROQ. ROQ. See, this complete angle, same thing. If we take this angle, this full angle is equal to sum of these two angles. So SOQ, it is equal to angle ROQ plus angle ROS. So this is what I have written here. So angle SOQ, it's equal to ROS, we don't know the value, so this we'll write as it is, and ROQ, it is equal to 90 degree because it's already given in the question. Now we need the value of ROS. So let's keep ROS on this side and 90 will shift to this side. So this is plus 90, on changing the side it will be changed to minus 90. So ROS is equal to angle SOQ minus 90 degree, or this way we will write angle ROS is equal to angle SOQ minus 90 degree. Only I have interchanged the terms, but everything is same. Rearrangement I have done, not interchange. So rearrangement I have done, everything is same. Angle ROS, it's equal to SOQ minus 90. So let's mark it as second point. Now we have the two values of angle ROS. So what we'll do, we'll add these 2 points. This is angle ROS. So add 1 and second. See, whenever you are adding two equations, you have to add left hand side of the equation to left hand side of the other equation and right hand side of one equation to right hand side of the other equation. See, these are the left hand side and these are the right hand side. So in this way we will do. So we'll write angle ROS plus angle ROS, because we have to add left hand side in left hand side, is equals to, so all these terms, angle SOQ minus 90, first term as it is I have to write this one, then I have to add this term, because right hand side of this equation and right hand side of this equation I have to add, plus 90 minus angle POS, only because we are doing addition. So here we can write addition. So other signs we don't have to make any changes in any other sign. So that's why all the signs I have written same, since we are adding. So ROS plus ROS, 2 times we are writing, which means 2 ROS. This is 1 ROS, this is 1 ROS, which means 2 ROS. Angle SOQ as it is we can write minus 90 plus 90. 90 minus 90 is 0, so directly we can cancel, minus angle POS. This 2 is getting multiplied with R because we only need the value of ROS. So this is getting multiplied, we'll change its side, on changing the side it will get divide. Because multiplication on changing the side, it is changed to division. Now let's see this thing. Angle ROS is equals to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means this thing is getting divided by 2, is equal to QOS. So let's write it as QOS, because it is same as I have already explained you. If you interchange these two things, it won't make any difference. So angle QOS minus POS. So hence proved. Now let's do the last question of this exercise. In the last question, figure is not given to us, and from this information, from the given information, first of all we have to draw the figure. So it is given that angle XYZ is equal to 64 and XY is produced to point P. So first of all this angle is given to us. So let us draw this angle. So this is X, Y, Z. Now XY it's produced, so XY we have to produce to point P, and its value is already given to us 64. So we have to draw a figure from given information. Then if ray YQ, then we have one ray YQ bisects angle ZYP. So this YQ, it's bisecting this angle. So if any ray it is bisecting the angle, bisecting means dividing this complete angle into 2 equal parts. So then we have to find the value of angle XYQ So let us see what we have to find. This is x, y, q. So this thing we have to find, x, y, q, this angle. Then we have to find reflex x, y, p. So this is x, y. We have to find we have to find reflex QYP. This is QYP. So this is QYP, but we have to find its reflex. Reflex means from here we have to start, and then this complete angle we have to find, except this, because this is QYP and its reflex we have to find. So these two angles we have to find. So from the given information, let's start. So same way you have to proceed. First of all, write the given thing, then what you have to find, then solution. So I am going to start from the solution part. So this line I will take and will assume YZ is one ray. So YZ this is ray, and it stands on line. This line will take XP. So what I have taken, this ray I have assumed, and this line I have taken XP. So if a ray stands on any line, sum of the adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree according to linear pair axiom. So let's write down the adjacent angles now. So one is angle XYZ, the other one is angle ZYP. It's equal to 180 degree. Reason we can mention linear pair axiom. See this angle, this one and this one. See these two angles, because these two angles are adjacent angles, they are sharing common vertex and common arm YZ. Now XYZ, it is already given to us 64 degree. So the other one is this angle ZYP, and if you see this angle, see it's again addition, we can say it's addition of two angles. First one I will write ZYP, it is equal to ZYQ plus QYP. See in all the questions this thing we have used, this complete angle, it's a sum of these two angles. So now instead of this angle I will write these two angles. So ZYP, it is equal to, you can mention reason also, because it is equal to ZYQ plus QYP. So angle QYP, it's 180 degree. Here also P we have to write, because this is one angle and the other one is this. Now here it's already given to us that this ray YQ, it is bisecting this angle. Bisecting means dividing into two equal parts. So let us assume this is equal to x, and if this part is equal to x, this part is also equal to x, because these are two equal parts. If this is x, this is also x. So let's write down the values. 64 degree plus x, because we have assumed the value of these angles as x, and both of these angles are equals to 180 degree. So 64 plus x, 1x plus 1x is equal to 2x equals to 180 degree. Now 2x is equal to 180 minus 64. Because this 64 is getting added this side, we are shifting it to other side, it will be changed to subtraction. So minus 64. So we will do 180 minus 64, it is equal to 116. So then this 2 is getting multiplied, because we need the value of x, this 2 is getting multiplied with x. So we'll shift its side from this to this side, so it will get divided. So 2 into 58 is 116. So we got the value of this angle, because this is equal to x, we got the value of this angle equals to 58. Now two things, see x just now we have found, and two angles we have to find. First is this one and the other one is reflex of this angle. So it's your wish which angle you want to find first. If you want to find the angle value of this angle, this is XYQ. XYQ. This one we have to find. So XYQ we can write XYQ is equal to XYZ plus ZYQ. Angle ZYQ. You can see this is the angle which they want us to find, this one. So again same concept. We can add these two angles and we can get the value of this complete angle. So XYZ it's already given to us 64 degree and ZYQ just now we have found the value, it is 58 degree, because if this is 58 degree, this angle is also equal to 58 degree because these two are equal angles. So we can add now 64 plus 58. So it is 122 degree. So this angle XYQ it's equal to 122 degree. Now let's find the value of reflex XYP. So in first question we have already used this concept of complete angle. If you add angle XYP plus reflex angle XYP, you will get a complete angle, because if you are adding both of these angles you will get a circle. Full circle means complete angle, full rotation whose value is equal to 360 degree. QYP it is equal to 58 degree and reflex we have to find equals to 360 degrees. So reflex we can find the value QYP is equal to 360 minus 58, because this 58 is getting added. On changing the side it will get subtracted from 360 degree. So we can do the subtraction now. So we'll get 302. So the value of reflex XYP is equal to 302. So with this your exercise 6.1 is completed now, and I'll continue the next video with the next exercise. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in my next one.